Hello everyone, today we're going to take a look at the SIG P322. Had some issues with it, with the mags and not feeding or ejection issues and stuff like that. But what I did was took the mag apart, cleaned out the side here, the exposed area where the load assist is riding on. So I would kind of bevel the edges lightly, sand that on both sides. And one of the things I noticed that as you are loading it, if you're loading it one and allowing for the follower to push back up on it, that it put pressure on the cartridge and then it'll start to bind up inside. So what I did was a couple of things, was to go ahead and push down the follower, load your cartridge, and continue to load it, but don't let the follower push back up on the cartridge itself. And keep doing that, and just keep an eye on where it's stacking here. So it should be left, right, left, right, left, right. But the big thing is not to allow for that follower to push up on the round. So that seems to be working well. The video at the range will be at the end, so stay tuned and watch that. But again, this is a 25 round mag. Initially it would have issues with it. Second part I did was was to test it. I would cut one coil off the spring and continue to test, and then I ended up cutting 3 coils off of the spring, the one mag that was problematic, and did that. Now, does it mean that you have to need to do this? No, I'm just doing it just to take some of that spring tension off of the cartridges or the round when it's pushing up on inside the mag. So I would do that as the last resort, but again, sand the inside of this opening, the edge of it, to make sure. So I would hold my sandpaper and something to just go on one side. That will take care of the outside and the inside edge. Flip that around and do the inside. So you would do it like this, and then flip it around, do it this side, and then the same for this and this side. So let's open that up and just to kind of show you what I did. So I would have wrap this in a high grit sandpaper, and then just run it along like this. So that would take care of the inside edge and the outside edge. Flip it around, do the inside edge and the outside edge. You don't have to take a lot of material off, just to smooth things out. Same thing on the other side, inside and outside edge. Flip it around, inside and outside edge. Okay. And as far as the follower is concerned, nothing was done to it, and then the nothing was done to the load assist. Okay. And then, like I said, testing it, I removed 3 coils and from the spring, and I kept the cut portion toward the bottom. Okay. And that would take off some of that spring tension on the inside the follower. These, the only thing I did with these was just to sand the inside of this opening so that the follower doesn't get lined up. But again, the 2 things to consider is making sure that the upward pressure on the spring as you are loading is to try to keep, don't go all the way down to drop the round in, but as you are pushing down one at a time, but don't allow for the follower to push back up onto the cartridge itself. Allow for it to just rest, but it should stack left, right, and it seems to be running reliably. The only couple of issues I have after that was a light strike, but you could probably see a few videos out there talking about the hammer spring, putting a shim underneath there. I haven't done it. It's right now. It's a couple of rim that didn't get a light strike on it, and I put it back into the gun and shot it out. It seems to go off, so it's I'm not going to mess with that just as right now. But other than that, seems to be running reliable now. So anyway, stay tuned for the video of at the range. Appreciate you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.